Hey y'all, Liv and Lassley here. I'm Tara.
Austin.
We've literally been MIA for about, 6 weeks or
so.
We've been in our hometown visiting family. We've had visitors come to us. So we've just been busy hanging out and just doing our thing. But we're back. We have been on the road officially for 6 months now. And we want to chat with you guys about our first 6 months.
Basically, the first of this is going to be kind of a cost breakdown. Not a full cost breakdown when it comes to groceries and stuff, because everybody's different. But kind of just
everybody kind of has their own thing as far as groceries and
it's just going to be kind of
what they spend,
where we've been, how many parks we've been at, what it cost us to do the first 6 months of this, from fuel and RV stays, some repairs we've had to do.
Sorry about the mowing in the background.
Yeah, it's kind of loud. But
our kids are sleeping, so this is literally the only time that we can record.
Yep.
But anyways, we've so far in 6 months, we've been to 5 states, including Texas, Oklahoma, Louisiana, Missouri, and Arkansas.
Yep, 16 RV parks total. A few of those back in Oklahoma were doubled up on or tripled up, just depending on when we were there. But 16 actual parks total.
I was going to say for a total of $8,500 in stays, $8,500 in stays, in RV stays in 6 months, which averages out to $1,400 a month.
Yeah, and before, we've heard a lot of people talk about the cost and boondocking and stuff. We haven't done any of that, like boondocking, free camping. When we did this, we didn't set out to really save money. We were doing it for the experiences. So pretty much the 16 RV parks that we've stayed at have been resorts.
Yeah, aside from a few overnight stays that are just kind of parking lots, in our first 6 months, we look for the parks that have the amenities, that have the swimming pools, the playgrounds for the kids, just different stuff that offer more for us, because usually we're there for a month. So we did not spare any expense when it comes to looking for the nicer places to stay.
Yeah, hopefully this next 6 months we can do that.
Yeah, next 6 months, one of our goals is to boondock, whether that be an overnight stay just in between our destination or what. We really hope to. And we also are going to, with it being summer now, and more things that you can just do outside, just hiking and stuff like that to keep the kids busy. We don't need necessarily as many amenities, so maybe we'll save a little on some of the parks and stay at some KOAs and some state parks and things like that. So we'll see. But anyways.
So when it comes to gas and mileage, we've pulled Romy, our RV 4,000 miles in those 6 months, in the first 6 months, which was March 16th was our 6 month cap, right? We started September 16th.
Yeah.
So 6 months. And that equated to about $1,200 in pulled gas. So that's just getting the RV from one place to the other.
Equated? Is that a word?
I think so. Right?
I've never heard it before.
I'll have to look it up. Pretty sure it is. But
anyways,
anywho,
we've spent about $1,200 in gas just pulling Romy.
Yep. We've had 2 oil changes in the truck in the 6 months. It was about $330 for that.
Not a piece total.
No, total for the both of them.
Yeah, and it's a little bit more in a diesel than probably
Yeah, and we get the higher quality because we are pulling stuff with it and driving, driving like crazy. So. RV repairs, we've actually, knock on wood, been very lucky.
Knock on wood.
With RV repairs, we've only had...
our washer went out.
Our washer did go out that we bought with the rig when we bought it. That was a $1,200.
And it wasn't under warranty because we ended up going with a cheaper one, a used one. So
that cost us $1,200.
That cost us $1,200 to get a new washer. These tiny washers, I'm telling you, are not cheap.
Yeah, no fun, but we had to have it.
And it could be worse. So that, and then
we've had
just
some strong arm
miscellaneous little things here and there that
just our jacks
repaired.
dragging on the back end, which we'll lift those up and fix that problem. But other than that, it's been a very solid rig, I think.
Yep.
Been very fortunate and grateful for that. Truck repairs, we did have to get a new windshield put on. What do we call it?
Lady?
Lady. Yeah.
See,
I'm gonna do
we've
that
been
again.
out of the game.
Yeah, we've been out of the game for a while. I did a whole video on it. I can't even remember the name.
You got an itch?
Yeah,
Maybe?
yeah.
Over there.
So we did have to get a new windshield. It was an expensive windshield. We didn't have windshield coverage, so it was like $760 with the diesel, and they had to reprogram the sensors. No fun.
A rip-off, if you ask me.
And we did put new tires on her right before we took off. That was about $1,500.
But we actually have our insurance through Good Sam, and Good Sam doesn't offer windshield coverage. So I know a lot of people with other insurances, they have that windshield protection, and it's only like $50 for a new windshield. Well, that wasn't the case for us.
Yeah,
but,
so we are switching insurance companies.
It is what it is.
Whatever. So when it comes down to it, we've driven the truck since we've got the truck. We got the truck about a month before we got the RV, I think, or so. We put 16,000 miles on the truck total since we've left, and that's we use the truck for everything. It's our only vehicle, so we use it for all the activities. I also use it for work sometimes, so I might drive 2 or 3 hours away in it and back. So that's total mileage, and that equated to about $5,000 in gas total for everything. That includes
for 6 months.
That includes pulling, roaming, and the gas for fun and work. It was about $5,000. So for 6 months, if you add up the stays and just the basic repairs and the gas, it came out to about $16,700. So that's about $2,800 a month on average. So but that doesn't include any activities. That doesn't include food.
Just your everyday living
expenses. It's just your basic stuff
for your house, your gas,
and some repairs that come along the way. So that's what that is. That's what it equated to. Oh,
won't leave me alone.
Got a bug. So that's what it equated to for us.
Equated? There's that word again.
God, I said it again.
Yeah.
I'm pretty sure.
I'll
have to Google it.
We'll Google this.
But anyways, it added up. How about that? It added up to what our totals were, which at the end of the day, we probably do save a little bit of money for stays and repairs and stuff from when we were living in our sticks and bricks. Not much though. It's probably a break-even kind of thing, and then the extra money, we use for activities and stuff like that. But we were doing it at home anyways.
Right.
So,
and for us personally, I think we had already said this. We didn't choose or do this lifestyle because we were looking to save money. We did it for the experience of all of it over, our sticks and bricks house and just being stationary. We wanted to travel and see everything that we could see when we go to these locations. So we could definitely do a breakdown, and I think we're going to try this next 6 months to get a little bit better, because it would be nice overall in the long run too. Who doesn't want to save money for the end game when we do settle back down again someday or whatever we want to do.
And it's back. 1 second.
I mean, it's already blown off. He's just doing an extra round.
I think he sees what we're doing.
I think he knows we're videoing.
Yeah, he definitely does.
Yeah, he's gonna come up right behind us.
Wake the kids up and everything all in one
Yeah,
swoop.
like we're good, dude. We can blow our own stuff off. Thank you. Don't look at him. Don't make it awkward. Don't be rude.
Anywho, okay, so now that that's out of the way, that's just a broad overview of our expenses. Everybody's different. I've seen the videos where they talk about, can you do it for under 2K a month or under 1K a month? Sure, probably. Not for us.
Anybody can do anything that they set their mind to.
Not for us. It doesn't work out that way.
That's not the way that we wanted to live this life.
Right.
We are choosing less things over more adventures. So we don't have as much as we used to have, definitely. But we traded it all for the experiences that we're experiencing, and that's still not cheap. It's not cheap to take your kids to do all this stuff.
We do a lot of touristy stuff, because some of these places we've never been to, much less the kids. So we do a lot of touristy stuff, but we also do a lot of hikes and cool stuff like that.
Well, right, and we also started right before winter. So we kind of started to do this life, and then it got cold, which we chased, some of the warmer weather, but it still got cold. So you can only do so much, when it's cold outside. Yeah. So now we're coming up on summer, and already where we're at right now in Arkansas, we're outside.
Beautiful hot springs.
We're literally outside every day.
Yeah.
But
absolutely beautiful here.
anyways, I mean, some of the things that this lifestyle has allowed us to do in the last 6 months, we've been to SeaWorld. We've been to countless amounts. Oh, damn it, get it.
She's not going to get it. I think she got it.
I think I got it.
Did you?
We've been to several botanical gardens in different locations that we go to. We love looking at
just nature.
Plants and
it's just
yeah,
it's really cool.
I take the kids. One of the things that I do during the day while Austin's working from home is I try to get the kids up. We do breakfast, and we are usually out of the house by 9:30, depending. And I take the kids to visit playgrounds all over the place where we've been. We go to a new playground a couple times a week.
Rudy wants to do that every day, is go to a playground. These bugs are something right now.
It's warm outside, so they're all coming out to play.
Yeah.
But anyways, when it's been cold outside and I can't necessarily take the kids to a playground, I've been finding these children's museums all over the place. They have them in every city that we've been to. Basically indoor play places, but they're really cool with a lot of learning tools and stuff for the kids. So we've been to several of those.
And like trampoline, the indoor trampoline places.
We've done indoor trampoline parks.
Those are really cool.
You can find those anywhere, guys. Get out, take your kids to them. They are so much fun.
Yeah, they are. Even for adults.
Oh yeah, we had a blast. I'm really surprised neither of us got injured, but
I still can't dunk a 10-foot. I'm 6'1" and I can't dunk a 10-foot goal on a trampoline. So.
I can still do a round off back handspring on a trampoline.
Yeah, you guys can see that.
Oh my gosh, one of the funnest things we did was we got to spend Halloween in Canyon Lake, Texas.
Really cool. It's a little small town.
A small town in right outside of New Braunfels, Texas.
Yeah,
and
that Summit Vacation Resort or something is where we stayed.
Yes. Sing it for mommy. Very. What are some of the oh my gosh, we've eaten at tons of different local places. We try not to do the mainstream places.
Yeah.
But we like to try the locals, and we've been to a couple of local breweries, which are really cool.
Yeah, that's my favorite.
What else,
and with the restaurants and stuff, we learned very, very quickly that you can't eat out all the time like you're on vacation, because you can do that.
Yeah, and we don't. We
don't anymore.
We eat at home
We
a
did
lot.
it first when we first started. It was kind of like, hey, we heard this and this and this, you know.
Yeah, and it's hard not to like want to try everything.
Which we do try stuff in the areas because you have to eat the local food.
Yeah.
But yeah. Let's see. We have.
We celebrated Arlo's second birthday on the road.
In the RV.
And we decorated my birthday on the road.
Yeah.
Austin decorated for me. I mean, it just, this life, I don't know, you don't have to, it's not a sacrifice for us.
And Christmas, we got to go to Branson, Missouri.
Christmas, we went outside of our territory and went to Branson, Missouri, and we got to go to Silver Dollar City.
With all the lights.
It is one of the
stunning.
I think it's in the top 5 in the United States of places to go for Christmas.
It was awesome.
Super cool. Suggest it at least once in your life. Get out there to Silver Dollar City. If not for Christmas, I think they run it from like November to January or something like that.
Yeah.
So go check out the lights.
It's pretty
cool.
I mean, I don't think so.
No, it wasn't too bad. But it was a cool experience. And Missouri is beautiful. Top of the Rock.
Yeah.
In Branson, Missouri
it's a must do. And it's not too expensive.
Holy cow, it's beautiful. If you have anyone in your family going to get married, the chapel there is like blow your mind beautiful. It's gorgeous. So what else, babe? Oh, the ocean.
Oh yeah, we were in Grapevine
we wintered in Galveston. We
wintered
in Galveston for January,
for 6
and
weeks.
the kids got to see the ocean for the first time.
We were right across the street from the ocean for 6 weeks, and that was
one of my
incredible.
favorites.
Yeah.
I love the ocean. I love the vibe of beach life. I think there's one of the kids.
I don't know. We'll see. Keep going.
Okay.
The kids did get to feed and
in
hold
Louisiana.
alligators. That was a really cool experience.
We did too.
Yeah.
We got to hold them, catch them,
first
baby
time
alligators.
for us.
That was really neat. We got to see real live Mardi Gras floats.
In New Orleans. That was cool. We were actually there during Mardi Gras week. but
with COVID and
with
everything,
COVID
it was a little bit different this year for
it was
everyone.
virtual,
but,
which was still cool.
but we got to go to Mardi Gras World and see the floats and see them up close, and it was pretty spectacular. Those people, those float designers are amazing, very talented.
Yep.
Super cool to see.
We did the Fort Worth Zoo. If you're ever in that area,
Fort Worth, Texas.
You need to definitely go to that zoo.
That zoo is beautiful.
Yes.
Super cool. The kids got to feed giraffes there. And it's just the layout and everything is just gorgeous. It's a really cool zoo.
They really did a great job with that zoo.
What else, babe? I think as far as activities and stuff, I mean, that's just some of the things that we've done. Tons of hikes and just hanging out, just having family time right here at our campsites. But to us, I think one of the funnest things is all the people that we've met on the road.
Yes,
we
agree.
have met some of the coolest people, and we'll have
friendships beyond this.
Yeah, for a lifetime. And then some of our friends and family have come out and visit,
which has been really cool.
They've gotten to come and meet us in Galveston and meet us.
My dad was here
in
last
Arkansas.
weekend for Hot Springs.
So yeah, it's been cool. We have no regrets whatsoever. I never really even think about our past life. As far as seeing our family and friends in Oklahoma, we've been back every 3 months.
Yeah,
it
works out about every 3 months.
We'll be back in the next 3 months. So, I mean, we miss them, of course, but we FaceTime and things like that, and we get to see them every 3 months. So so far, we love it. And I don't know, we don't have an end in sight right now, so we'll see where the road takes us, I guess.
For sure. So if you had to say your least favorite thing about this life, what would it be?
Walking the dogs when it's cold and rainy.
It's probably up there. The dog thing.
We have 2 dogs.
We have 2 dogs. And we love our dogs, but man, they have to be walked no matter what.
Yeah, you can't just let them. Every park has a rule. You can't just let them. Outside. You have to actually walk them, and
so I would say
it's good exercise. And I don't know why I'm complaining about it, because it gets us outside. But when it's raining and when it's cold or whatever, it is hard to at like 7 a.m. to get up and just go for a walk. But you got to do it. So for me, that's probably my least favorite. I don't know.
Yeah, I think I would agree with that.
What about working for you?
I think working is great. I mean, I'm able to come out here and sit
and work with this in the background.
And if they're gone at the park, I can work inside. I just kind of move around on my laptop, so that's not been an issue at all, I don't think.
Yeah.
Other than that,
what would you change about the next 6 months going forward?
I would think that we do a little bit more deep camping. Like state parks.
More nature things.
Nature parks.
And not do the resorts as much.
Not do the resorts as much, which they are. The resorts are great for the kids.
They are, but I think we watched a lot of videos and stuff before we started this lifestyle, and I think some of the YouTubers that we follow scared us a little bit with the size of our rig and staying in a state park, because we had heard, state parks are
really tight.
It's hard to get in and out of and stuff like that, and it really scared us. So that's another reason why we chose to do like more resort. But we've done hiking and visits to a lot of these state parks, and we've noticed rigs the same size of ours getting in and out just fine.
And 6 months of pulling it,
and I think you
get more comfortable.
You just have to do your due diligence. Look at it ahead of time. You can. He usually does like a street aerial view. Hold on. And I was talking about. We've been to some of the state parks and hiked there, and they're beautiful. It's definitely doesn't have the amenities that some of these resorts have.
Well, sure.
But the scenery and the nature of it all is gorgeous. So I think my question was, what would you do different the next 6 months?
Yeah.
And I think that you were saying that we're gonna try and book more. State parks and things like that, and less resort.
Yeah, and we actually are also going to take a vacation soon and go up north and go see Yellowstone and Mount Rushmore and go through Colorado. So that we're really looking forward to that trip, kind of getting out of my territory for a little bit.
Might be the first time that we boondock.
It could be.
We'll
Never
see.
know.
What else, babe?
I mean,
What,
I don't have anything else written down, so now you're
if,
winging it.
if anyone else, I don't know, if you have any questions out there about what it's like.
Yeah, if you want more of the cost stuff, I mean, we track everything, but you know, given the cost of food and stuff, I mean, we're a family of 4 compared, you know, there's just so many variables, so I didn't want to go into that.
Okay, so that is our first 6 months on the road. It's just a broad overview. We didn't break all the numbers down completely because, like we said in the beginning, everybody's different. Everybody, you know, eats differently, shops differently.
We just wanted to get a general number out there.
Yeah, we just wanted to let you know stays and gas, really, what it's cost us so far on the road.
So realistically with that, the only thing we really could have cut was stays.
Yes, we could cut back on
gas is
some
what
of
it
these.
is, and with it going up, it's just going to get more. But
Yeah.
gas is what it is for us. The stays are where we could probably do better. If we wanted
And
to.
I think we're going to try this next 6 months.
Yeah.
So,
All right, guys. Peace
first-
out. Love you. Bye.